I know we love stories about founders reaching six figures. I hit six figures when I was 26, so let's talk about how I did it. I often get asked how I went from hating my job as a pharmacist, earning $28 per hour, to making six figures within 2 years, eventually selling that business for multiple six figures, and using that money to move overseas. I now live in London, traveling Europe as a digital nomad, and I now teach tutors on how to start and scale their businesses just like I did. My number one recommendation is do not get shiny object syndrome. Be very intentional with your marketing. So just because Bob over there is making $50,000 on ads, does that mean that you should? Not necessarily. Just because Jane over here is doing social media and she's making six figures overnight, by the way, is that even legit? Does that mean that you should? Not necessarily. To give you an example, I only focused on word of mouth marketing for the first few years of my business, and that grew my business to a point where I was fully booked out and I needed to hire tutors. Second is marry intentionality with your strategy. So your strategy should be to focus on the one thing and focus on doing it very well. Focus on one thing, you're able to go deep and you're able to accelerate your learning so much faster. 3 is set clear metrics and timelines. When it comes to marketing, it can take 3 months for you to see any true progress. So you want to stick with your marketing strategy for 3 months to see if that is actually working for you or not. You want to have tangible goals. For example, I would like to have X number of leads coming through this marketing strategy by the end of 3 months. And you also want to have intangible goals as well. So for example, by the end of the 3 months, I want to feel confident showing up on camera. If you're running ads, your goal to yourself could be, by the end of 3 months, I want to feel confident in the A to Z of setting up an ad campaign from all the way from creatives, filming the videos, writing the copy, and actually putting it up into Meta. The reason why we have both tangible and intangible goals is because if this marketing strategy doesn't work out for you, then you have all these developed skills that you've just gained that you can then use for your next marketing strategy. 4th is to iterate. So continuously improve on what you are doing. You're focusing on it. Now it's time to optimize and optimize. We're talking about refining your messaging, refining your target audience, optimizing your ad copy. The 5th part of this is once you've actually figured out a marketing strategy that is working for you, you've optimized it, you're getting in leads consistently, that is when you start your next marketing strategy. As Alex Hormozi always says, I know a lot of you love Alex Hormozi, it's always more, better than new. This is effectively what we're following. We want to do more of what's working for us. We want to do it better, and that's us optimizing. And then finally, we add on what's new. If you're ready to scale your tutoring business to 7 figures, drop the word growth in the comment section below, and I'd love to send you my exclusive free growth assessment quiz that's going to help you identify where you are on the tutoring journey and the common mistakes that people at your stage of business make and how you can avoid it and what you should be focusing on instead.